Good afternoon, everyone. It is January 29th, 2023. Globex opening in about 45 minutes. This is going to be a daily plan for tomorrow's RTH session. What am I looking at? What are we looking at on the week? Let's get into this. Um, I know this is going to be an ugly chart I'm about to pull up, not the one you're looking at right now, but here, let's pull this up for you guys. I know it's a bit ugly, but bear with me. So here's what we're looking at. Last week's high we've got at 4109, value area high from Friday at 4100. This is where things get interesting. You have value area high on the week at 4080, the close at 84, and POC at 85 for Friday. That's Friday's POC. That's a weekly close, weekly value area high. Settlement high, so where people are getting squeezed up above 77. Value area low from Friday though at 75, and Thursday's close at 74. So again, important area. We have this is one of the most important areas in my opinion. 4060-ish, 2022 value area high. That's great. We saved the bid on a Friday there, but what happened was we gapped up on Thursday. We had this gap up, churned, distributed, sold off. It was a key level again, sold off again. Spent a lot of time just trying to grind our way through into a pop into the close. So to me, this is where you've got a lot of trapped shorts, and releasing any trapped bids over here should let us come down, break this point of control, come down into the weekly point of control at 40.32 quarter, weekly halfback 40.36. Last week's VWAP I think is trading at 40.39, coinciding with that Thursday value area low. Settlement lows 40.27. So anyway, what I'm generally looking at is this over here. This is how we're going to restate the same thing, which is that after I see a test of this 92 level, and if we fail it, I want to be short 85. And again, 85, not only is it just a great level in general, it's been a pretty banger level, this 80 mid 80 number. Uh, Again, that is where we have our weekly close, Friday's point of control, value area high 82. So to me, once you get the sell from 92 to 95, that gives you an indication that the bid is not strong enough to continue Friday's breakout, and instead we're going to come back inside a weekly value. We're going to flush the volume that was done on Friday, come below Friday's close, and we can get to a more neutral area of trade. And to me, that's going to be first where we trap those shorts around 40.60 again. 40.58 is a nicer number in my opinion. So right around 40.60, we're to first come visit those shorts. I can draw this out if it helps. Let's go to a 1 minute chart. So what I want to see is some sort of test at this 90 area, come down, short it here, test out what the trap shorts are up to over here. Who knows what kind of bids we get. And really what I want to see us do is get in towards this 40.32 area. We've got the weekly POC, last week's VWAP at 38.5. You've got settlement lows here. I think you end up saving the bid here after some short covering and then accumulation, and then we end up ramping up above 60 to open up Tuesday. And again, that would mean settlement lows were sitting at 61, and Tuesday, if we can ideally get above that, churn for the day before FOMC, and then FOMC, you can see what happens. So that's kind of the downside scenario I'm looking at. And honestly, look, I've been very in favor of an upside scenario, but just given how this 30-minute chart is looking, we oh, we've got some work to do to clean up the downside, in my opinion. Let's get rid of this and this. But 30-minute chart, look, this is getting a little bit silly in my eyes. So what I just want to see is that rejection of 40.95. So it just shows us that we have evidence of supply, and then shorting 85, that Friday's POC, last week's close, last week's value area high. I know 77 is that interesting zone of that settlement high, settlement close, value area low from Friday. I know it's an interesting spot, and it might also be a decent spot to get short. Um, and I'm considering it. Maybe I'll just mark it off as a spot of interest. 40. Let's go with the settlement highs here. I'm liking that. I like this high on Thursday. Of course, the swing high. I like how well it was retested here and here, which gave some bids. And then it was a doji on the 11:30 candle there, or 11:25. So anyway, um, that's what I'm looking at for Monday. I want to be short 85 after we test that 95 area, possibly short at 77, short at 58s again where we trapped a lot of shorts. I think we can get that move in towards weekly VWAP, last week's VWAP, last week's POC. Settlement lows are there, but I think we save the bid here and we rotate back up above 60, and then we can do whatever we need to do. So that's what I'm looking at for tomorrow. Hope that helps. There will probably be changes to this before the market opens. Probably after I've had all of Sunday's Globex and Monday's pre-market to see what the market's up to. But that's what I'm looking for in general as of now. Hope that helps. Trade safe and have a great rest of your weekend.